Hey, we are live.
Woo.
Only Sports Cards Ballpark.
Oh, yeah.
Second yearly May the 4th Star Wars show.
That's very cool.
It's been a whole year since the last one.
Yep.
And look, you've got the late side shirt.
I have the consolation prize because the Nationals are lame.
So speaking of constellation prizes, the Bat Saga has come to an end.
Yes.
I
The fact
have.
that it was a saga is sad, but yes.
I have a beautiful
Mm-hmm.
autographed baseball bat. What do you think?
It looks very nice.
And I think I enjoy it more than I would have liked the original thing I was supposed to get.
You need to explain the baseball saga.
Well, I've been all over this on my pages. Basically, Bay Sox said they would sell me a baseball bat, but then they didn't. And then I had an empty bat rack and I was sad. But then I got this. So now my bat rack is full and I'm happy.
And what randos are on your bag? Baseball bat?
Randos. Chris Acopian.
Who's that?
Number 10 for Maryland Terrapins. Future major leaguer, perhaps.
Okay.
We've got Eddie Hacopian. Future major leaguer,
Are
perhaps.
they brothers or something?
Yeah. And the rest of the team, who also could end up in the big leagues, many of them. Alex Clarko. And the rest of the team. And I do enjoy this because I've been following this team closely for 2 years now. It's a nice souvenir. I'm happy I got it.
And how are you going to catch the bad guys when they break in?
I have a dog. But it has made my interest in Maryland go up. Not so much the Bay Sox.
All it took was a bat.
No, that was bad. All the Bay Sox had to do was give me a bat. A good bat.
Yeah.
I mean, preferably the bat they agreed to sell me to begin with. Do you think they should be forgiven?
I think it's weird that you're still hanging on to it in the first place.
Aha. See, that was a trap. It was a trap. I got you. Do you forgive the Nationals?
I mean, I generally don't care.
We can go to some Nationals games this year now that you have your Star Wars shirt. Explain to the people what happened. They agreed they would give you a Star Wars shirt, and then they did not.
Yeah.
And what things have you said about the Nationals since then?
That I hate them.
That you hate them because they wouldn't give you the thing they agreed to give you. But I am wrong for not.
They did not agree to give you the bat. They agreed to give you a chance to buy the bat.
They said
you were just too late.
I was like 2
It's not the
minutes
same thing.
because they only had like 3 of them, and it sold out in like 3 minutes while I was working. You had a chance for a shirt. You could have left earlier.
Well, except the Metro.
Oh, it's Bottom line is.
But also, I don't care about baseball.
That's true. I got you that shirt from Scalper.
Which is weird because what I actually wanted was this one. So he took the one I wanted and he gave me this one.
We can switch. They're the same size. She has more dark side than I am.
I have the red Kion crystal. Thank you very much.
She's right. Excuse me. Brief change of character. Not that they do that in the movies all the time anyway. So my point is, I got you this shirt.
Yeah.
Not the Nationals. Nationals could not care less. I solved my bat problem. Not Bowie. Bowie couldn't care less. So I would say now it's all right. In one sense, I'm at peace now because I do not have the empty bat rack. So I'm matching my shirt.
Yes, you do.
So
I like my shirt.
I'm happy with that. But Chesapeake has now lost the only thing that could have easily pulled me back in. But we are a sports card show, so let's start here in the galaxy far, far away with some Star Wars cards.
I would like to be.
In a galaxy far, far away? I'd like to be in Scotland.
You would go.
I would go to Scotland. You never take me to Scotland. You always complain that I'm not well traveled.
Yeah, all it took was like over 20 years and him to find a rando soccer player team.
Rando.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tell people we got.
Here's you have Peru Lars, and I have no idea what that is.
Uncle Owen and Peru died pretty early. Yeah.
BB-8. BB-8 is cute.
BB-8 is cute. Well, that means well, not one of the packs I thought I had. Oh, is that it? Yes. All right. Let's go in this direction. BB-8 was cool. Very marketable. So these come from the Topps Chrome Black set.
Okay.
Which is one of your more high-end Star Wars cards. I believe this is too. All right. We got two more.
Okay. We have Captain Phasma. This plastic is really hard to show the card.
Yeah.
It's not photographed well. Even that is glary. What's going on there?
Well, it's in a top loader still. And a penny sleeve. And it's a chrome card, so it's going to be shiny to begin with.
And this is Wedge Antilles, whoever that is.
Wedge! From the Assault on the Death Star.
Do you actually know these things, or are you just making stuff up?
Was it say on the back?
Oh.
Yeah, it says on the back.
Well, good.
Also, I watched the movies.
And you particularly remember Wedge?
It's a name you remember. So, speaking of evil empires, we have some Minnesota Twins cards.
Okay.
Because someone went to Minnesota, didn't they?
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
Nice. They have a very nice airport. 5 stars. Now the floor has Minnesota Twins cards.
Right, show the people. Show the people.
Let's hear about this. Here is a person who plays baseball.
No, do it better.
His name is Willie.
Talk about the card.
He's got a 50 on his jersey. And you can't see a baseball bat or a baseball. Basically, you're going to see his armpit, which is a weird thing to be showing. But hey, here is Willie's armpit. This is also Willie's armpit because one card of Willie's armpit was not good enough. You needed 2 cards of Willie's armpit.
Does it remind you of your time spent in Minnesota?
No, it really doesn't. This is Luke, and he's shiny. Shiny is nice.
Luke Skywalker?
I guess so. He's not Skywalker. But he kind of looks like he's in outer space, so a Luke in outer space. Woo-woo.
Might be at the Metrodome. Where do they play now?
This is Tony. Tony is also shiny. Woo! You don't know who Tony is.
Neither. Carlos took a fall, though. Rod Carew. Bless you. All right, let's see what other cool stuff we got in here. Kirby Puckett. One of my favorite Twins of all time.
Do you have a favorite twin?
Yeah, it's Kirby Puckett.
When's the last time you watched a Twins game?
Well, you didn't take me with you, did you?
No. I didn't watch any baseball either.
Didn't. Allergy season. Nope, she gone. Delicious. We've got our Twins top loaders here.
Okay.
So these are the coolest Twins cards from the set.
All right. This dude is Gabriel Gonzalez, and he is shiny.
Oh, and he's numbered to 499.
Ooh. And then this dude is Rod Carew.
Hall of Famer Rod
holding a baseball bat.
Carew. Here it is again.
Because we also need him to be shiny. There you go. Rod Carew shiny.
This is an interesting looking refractor.
This is Charlie Soto. Woo. This is Kirby Puckett. He probably had some unfortunate nicknames in high school.
Number to 25. His nickname was probably the really good baseball guy. And look at this.
It is a signature card of Edward Julian. Hello, Edward. And you have a very messy signature, and I can't read what you said, but go you for being invited to sign a card.
Right. That's all. It really matters, right? All right. Some more chrome black, it looks like. Right.
We have Mon Mothma. Didn't she die?
Those people die.
She goes down with the ship or something. Is that lady?
I thought so, but then I thought maybe not.
Maybe not. Oh, I think it was the general lady.
Yeah.
She's like a helper.
But I thought that was Mon Mothma. But founder of the revolution, isn't it?
Something like that.
Rebellion.
Maybe.
Oh, Cad Bane.
I have
Yes.
no idea who this guy is. You know who Cad Bane
Well, it
is?
says from Book of Boba Fett. So I think after we stopped watching Mandalorian, but he's also in one of the cartoons. That's really good.
Supreme Leader Snoke. Bad guy extraordinaire.
Sure is.
And we have, for some reason, two versions of Owen Lars.
Uncle Owen and Peru. Right. We're up to our last two things.
Okay.
We've got an unopened Chrome box, and we have the mystery box from AwesomeCon.
Mm-hmm.
Which one shall we do first?
You pick.
Which do you think is the better main event?
Probably the mystery box.
Okay. So let's dig into a box of Star Wars Chrome 2024.
Mm-hmm.
4 refractor parallel cards guaranteed per box.
Very exciting.
Nope.
So, what are you going to do with all your Star Wars cards?
Eat them.
You're going to have a very special little binder that's all Star Wars themed.
So I keep 2 types of binders.
Mm-hmm.
I have my baseball binders,
Mm-hmm.
and I have my everything else binders.
Okay.
So this would qualify as everything else. So any card worth keeping for either sentimental reasons or whatever
Mm-hmm.
will go in that binder.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that I don't feel like keeping will go in the box.
I don't know these people or characters.
Captain Rex. So that's Clone Wars. I'll go back to Captain Rex. This was a good show.
Oh my gosh, the dog.
That dog is so sad.
I know the twins from Legend of Boba Fett or whatever.
Yep. It says that. Wait, you're looking right at it.
And this one is
So a lot of
probably special of some sort.
book of. It's Leia.
Mm-hmm.
It's
The card looks different.
from Last Jedi, it says.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of stuff from Mandalorian. Book of Boba Fett. Okay. You know her.
Mm-hmm.
Rogue One.
Don't like that movie.
You did not?
Nope. I think it's very depressing.
Someone said it's as if they did a. Oh, it's me. It's as if they did a World War II movie,
Mm-hmm.
but Star Wars.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It's a very sad ending.
Well, like you knew they weren't going to make it because.
Oh, no. I wanted them to escape. I do not like movies with sad endings. Pretty much only watch action flicks where.
Well, I've seen what you watch before bedtime.
Okay, Dateline does not count. And also, usually they're catching the bad guy by the time it makes it to Dateline. So it sort of does have a happy ending.
We got Darth Vader.
Misunderstood. Had anxiety disorder. Really went untreated.
So you really gotta watch, like, the Clone Wars cartoon.
Mm-hmm. And there's Rey. Katie was Rey.
Because it fills in the story exceptionally well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know about you, Clone Wars was probably the worst Star Wars movie.
The heel turn was fast and a little bit.
That's Revenge of the Sith.
I just mean it was all he's having bad dreams about his wife dying, and now he's super evil. That was weird.
Yeah, no, it wasn't very well done. Clone Wars. It's funny because people give crap to like Last Jedi because it didn't really fit in well. And
was the Ewok one?
No, it's Return of the
everybody
Jedi.
Gives crap to the Ewoks, and I thought they were.
No, well, then they brought in Jar Jar Binks.
Everybody loves Lando.
They I thought Force Awakens was very good. But then they had someone completely different do Last Jedi, and I didn't think it was very good. And at the very least, it was too much of a shift from the movie before it.
That is just a weird name for a character. Steel Pecker.
So people give him crap. Then people say, "Oh, you just don't like it because blah blah." Well, I don't like it because I don't think it was as good or tonally fitting with the one before it. And the one before it was good. Like, there was potential there. A lot of the prequel trilogy, especially Clone Wars, was just bad. Like, not even like, oh, so much potential. Just not good. But the Clone Wars cartoon really does fill in a lot of the gaps and makes the story much better. So I recommend that, the cartoon. And Cad Bane's in it. All right. So we will close with our AwesomeCon box. Tell people about AwesomeCon.
AwesomeCon was awesome. People dress in costumes for their favorite comic books and oddball shows. It's okay to be a weirdo.
I like the idea of AwesomeCon. I'm always a little underwhelmed. Yeah, no, you had a good experience.
Well, I think part of it too is like the last few years up until this year, most of it was following our children around.
True.
I think now that they're getting older and we can start to like go off on things, it will get cooler. Because the cool stuff is like going to the panel discussions and going to the sessions and stuff. And not just following our kids around the exhibit hall. Kids suck.
Dark side. When we went to Disney World, was it Cassie who was dressed as Leia?
Katie.
Katie.
Oh, no. Cassidy was dressed as Leia and Katie was dressed as Rey.
So there was a room with Darth Vader, and I wanted Cassie to run into the room because you have to wait in line, and you go and take a picture. He's all big and scary. I want Cassidy to run into the room yelling, "Daddy, Daddy, 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 Daddy."
She would not do it.
No, she would not.
That would be silly. Silly.
Will you take me to Aldebaran? Daddy, where's Aldebaran? What happened to Aldebaran? All right, so a $20 mystery Star Wars box.
Okay.
Let's dig in.
All right, this looks cute. We have a squad goals. Little change purse here. Very cute, very cute.
We've got May the Assassin. Is this the new show? Is this Acolyte or is this something else? Yeah, it looks like Acolyte, doesn't it?
I don't recognize it.
I think it might
I
be
saw
Acolyte.
Acolyte. Oh, was one of them called me? Let me see. Yeah, it might be. Holocron collection.
We got a lanyard. Star Wars on it.
Receive the transmitted details of your next bounty with the Black Series Holocron collection, featuring light up holo pucks.
And we got a couple of stickers.
What is this?
It looks like a lanyard, doesn't it?
Oh, okay. You can use it for your next awesomecon.
Then you got some stickers.
And stickers.
So I don't know if it's worth $20.
Well, I guess it depends. You should look this up and see what that's worth.
Well, I'm sure it's not going to be worth more than $20. It's a question of do you like it?
I like the purse.
That is yours.
Woohoo! It's cute. That can be stylish.
So I guess we're done then.
I guess so. May the fourth be with you. Isn't that Star Trek?
Star Trek, and I'm doing it wrong.
Are you allowed to do that?
Who's going to stop me?